What's up, guys? Higgy Pop here in the comic room. Woo, got a lot to show you today. A lot of different stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. I got some packages in the mail. Yeah, got a package in the mail. Package in the mail. And I went back to my friend Harvey's place. It's in West Haven, Connecticut. He's got a coin and collectible shop. He's a pal. He's over on, if you're in the area, like in Connecticut area, West Haven area, he's over on 182 Campbell Avenue. It's a coin and collectible shop. And I think my window of shopping with Harvey is coming to a close. I saw he posted all those comics on Facebook. So that's what I get, I'm good. I don't want to overstay my welcome. And so I got to go through a bunch of that. I got some packages in the mail. I got some other things. Let's get rocking and rolling. Dude, everything's going wrong this week. Everything. Everything's going wrong. I wanted to do this video yesterday. I'm 5 minutes in, and I'm rocking and rolling. Ha, ha, ha. It's great. Then all of a sudden, ding dong. I forgot. I need to get a roof on this house, all right? So I got this guy coming to give me an estimate. Vinny Bag of Donuts is at the door. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, how you doing? All right, so I got to deal with that. So cut everything. So, and then last night, the refrigerator breaks. Boom! No fridge. And then the microwave, so now we got to get a package deal. I need a microwave too, because the start button doesn't work on the microwave. All it is, it's just like a big giant digital clock above my stove. So I had to go do all this today. I'm shopping for a stove. And my buddy's like, hey, me and you could do the roof. I said, dude, those days are over, man. Adios, amigo. All right, so I'm going to have to start robbing banks again so I can keep my comics coming in, So bear with me, guys. Guys, thanks for joining me. This is great, man. So anyways, Sonia, how you doing, kid? You're looking good. I got some Thank you. Thank you for my letter opener. Thank you. You're the best, kid. So let's do this. Watch this. See how I remembered the light. La la la. All right. What do we got here? All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. Letter opener. How you doing? Oh yeah, this is what I want. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is what I got. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. This. That. What we got? Got that. Whoa, this is fun. Fun. I forgot all about this. Oh, come on, blue tape. I got no time for this. Here we go. Look at this. Now, anything with Hawkman, I'm all over it like stink on a monkey. This is Scooby-Doo Team Up featuring Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Boom. This is issue number 17. All right? Ruby. And this is the Shadow Thief, probably. A good Hawkman villain. Great. Let's see what the art looks like real quick. Let's see, man. Look at that, huh? That's all I want. I just want Hawkman in my life. Yeah. It's like watching Scooby-Doo. Look at Hawkman come swooping in. See? And there's what's his face? Gunhawk. Nighthawk. When Hawkman was in the Wild West. Wild West. Yeah, so I gotta get a refrigerator. I went refrigerator shopping today. I mean, I'm so poor I can't pay attention. Okay. Package number 2. Where is it? There we go. Alright. What do we got here? This may be tough. I could do it. Letter opener. Alright. Yes. Alright, you got this? Alright. Yep, this is gonna be tough. I got it, baby. I got it. Oh yeah. Come to daddy. Alright. Yeah. Oh, so good. Sonia, good job sharpening the sword. Here, I need this oiled and sharpened, please. Yes. And did you read? I told you to read World's Finest. That's DC. That's been coming out. I told you if you don't read it, you can't work here anymore. All right? I just finished it. You should be reading it. I'm serious. That's how much I like World's Finest. You don't know how to read? I'll teach you how to read when I'm done with the comics. I swear. All right. Tell your mother I said hi. All right. Before I get to the package, listen. World's Finest this week. This is issue number 18. This is great. This is great. They started a new storyline. All right. This goes back in history now about, I think they said 6 or 7 years in the past. So Batman's new and Superman's new. All right. And now there's a villain. It's the Riddler. He's going around and he's doing crimes, and he's leaving clues in a weird language. And what's the weird language? It's Kryptonian. All right. So now in this story, they say, all right, they meet for the first time, and Batman's like, I know who you are, Clark Kent, and Superman's like, well, I know who you are, Bruce Wayne, and they're hanging out for the first time. And what it is it's the Riddler. And the villain is he's from the Phantom Zone. His name is what the heck is his name? Oh man, what's his name? Jar? I don't know. His name is it's a villain that was banished to the Phantom Zone, and it all started way long ago in Superman history. Like back in this character was started by Otto Bender, you know, and he has a long history with Superman, and he was forced to the Phantom Zone a long time ago by Superman's dad. He was the first person sent to the Phantom Zone because he blew up a Kryptonian moon with a nuclear warhead. He's an evil scientist. So now he has the capability of coming out of the Phantom Zone at will, and that's where we leave it. It's awesome, dude. Awesome. And I don't know. I can't remember the name of the villain, but it's cool. All right. Read it, Sonia. None of this, I can't read. What are you, a barbarian? All right, now, I also got this. And you know what? Never again. This is Hawkgirl number 2. No, it's a mistake. I'm going to take it off my weekly poll rack altogether. Where's the other one? Yeah, we're getting rid of these. These are no good. These go right... File that. All right, so Hawkgirl's no good. Okay, now. Oh, yeah, my package. Here it is. Watch this. I know what this is. This is the real deal Evander Holyfield. Come on, baby. Now, you're going to say, Higgy, you should have this, but I don't. I never found one worth buying. Hawkman, Volume 1, issue number 16. Yeah. And this is great, man. This is great. This is the one, you know, Murphy Anderson on the cover, and Gardner Fox is the writer. And it's great, man. This is from, November of 66. Classic cover. This is like, there's another from Volume 1 where Hawkman's got a gorilla with wings, so don't get fooled with that one. But I don't have issue number 1 for Hawkman, and I don't have issue number 4, I think. So these are just tough to come by. I try to find them in the wild, and but I'm a huge Hawkman. He's my favorite superhero, but these are pricey things. Maybe when I'm out robbing banks, paying for the refrigerator and the roof, I may get a little extra scratch and treat myself. Robbing banks is tough. Look at that sucker. Isn't it great? Look at it. Oh my God, I love it. Murphy Anderson. Murphy. Come on, baby. That's it. Oh yeah, look at that. Classic. Gorilla with wings. I always wanted to be a gorilla with wings. All right. Now, I was at Harvey's. I was able to get back there for I had an hour. I probably spent an hour and 15 minutes there. And the place is crazier than ever, man. These guys coming in and out of there. And there was one guy that came in there. Listen, it's close to a VA hospital. And, I'm very compassionate. I mean, not as compassionate. Harvey will do anything for these guys. God bless him. But These guys, this one guy, I'm in there. I only have a little bit of time, and I got a stack of my own comics, and I'm putting them aside. They're like this high, and this guy comes in. You guys, you know, these guys have problems. I love them. You know, they're alcoholism and drugs. You know, he's talking about methadone. I mean, but now he's a comic book aficionado. He's like, hey, buddy, and he's touching all the comics I put aside. That's fine. I'm fine. But now he's like, everything he touches knocks over and falls down. I'm like, all right, pal. I'm like, but you know, but for the grace of God, there go I, man. I'm just like, I was just like, it's fine, pal. It's all good. You know? Anyways, so I got this. This is a trade paperback, Batlash. All right? This is by Argonis and Severin. Batlash. And Guns N' Roses. Isn't that awesome? So this is reading material. I will read this because I need to. I don't want to get the Hawkman blues. I got the Hawkman blues. And I got another trade. I started reading this one. This is Stormwatch, the very beginning of Stormwatch with Warren Ellis. And I'm a big Authority fan. Warren Ellis that did the Authority. I have all those trades and comics. I loved reading those. I read them all. But I saw this. I didn't read it when they were this young of a group. And it's very interesting because I didn't know all the origin of all this stuff. So I started reading this. This is cool. Stormwatch, Force of Nature. Warren Ellis and Tom Rainey. This is cool, man. Reading material. And I picked this up. At my local comic shop. This is not from Harvey's. This is, I got this because of who wrote this whole series is James Robinson. Earth 2, The Epic Begins. This is issue number 1. And I have all this in like some single copies, but I have it in trade form. I read all this Earth 2 stuff, and I thought it was great. This is issue number 1, so I picked it up. James Robinson. All right, now let's get to the Harveys. Harvey's Coins and Collectibles. Flash, issue number 277. Boom. This is funny, man. This is September of 79. Right, and Dick Giordano's on the cover. Alex Saveik does the art inside, right? But this story is silly, man. Flash is on angel dust. This guy's crazier than a poop house rat, right? He's crazy, and he actually the Justice League is in here. Well, some of them: Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman, because he's bugging out. He went to a Halloween party, him and his girlfriend, and there's some guy dressed up like the Golden Age Sandman. And he's just pretending to shoot him with a spade gun, but what he does is it's a hypodermic needle that's pressurized, and he's shooting him with angel dust. So he's all hopped up on drugs, and he's bugging out. He's like, and then he goes to the Justice League, and they're like, what? He starts tearing up the place, and then they have to restrain him. It was great. The Flash is on drugs. No, Flash, no. The Fastest Man Alive, The Flash, issue number 278. And Dick Giordano's on the cover. And October of 79. There's Boomeranger. Issue number 279, The Flash. This guy's creepy. He drains all the energy out of people. Look at Flash getting old. He's, oh my God, I'm old. Oh boy. Oh, my back. My sciatica. And Dick Giordano's on the cover. November of 79. And I got this. Flash, issue number 283. By traveling through time, I've learned the secret of who killed my wife. It's yeah! All right, Dick Giordano and Ross Andru on the cover. And Don Heck does the art inside. He's on the cosmic treadmill. All right. Rawhide Kid, blazing Western action, as you like it. Issue number 111. Let's go, man. We got to smash the tyrant of Tombstone Valley. This is Jack Kirby cover, and it's a reprint, but it's a reprint. And Jack Keller does the art inside. Stan Lee does all this other stuff. This is May of '73. Rawhide Kid. Ain't no one having a shootout without the Ringo Kid. Issue number 13. This is Gil Kane and John Severin on the cover. It's another reprint. April '72. Maybe the sheriff made a vow not to draw on you coyotes, but I deal in justice, the kind you owl hoots deserve. Don't call... My mother called me owl hoot once. Two Gun Kid, issue number 103. This is Gil Kane on the cover, March of '72. Ogden Whitney does the art inside. Look at that cover, baby. Look at that beauty. You're too slow, hombres. Bite the desert dust and die. Guns on the Tombstone Trail. Classic. Rawhide Kid, Blazing Western Action. Issue number 96. February of '72. This is Gil Kane cover. And Dick Ayers does all that stuff inside. This may be a reprint too. Maybe I am an outlaw just like those poor devils, but I've got to stop this prison break or die trying. You called it, kid. I love the Rawhide Kid. All right. Charlton. Everyone's doing the Charlton. This is Space 1999, issue number 1. This is November of '75. This is in a rough condition. I give this a whoa minus. And Joe Staton does everything. Art. And yeah, it's in rough shape. But like I said, wanted to get a little Charlton. Everybody's doing jazz hands too. All right. And I found a bunch of these, and I love them. This is Classic Comics, Robin Hood. Yes. This is October of '78. And it's Merry Men. And I got Kidnapped, adapted from the classic novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. Mutiny on the High Seas. Yar, I see ya. Don't be swabbing my poop deck, I ease. All right, this is John Romita on the cover. March of '78. His name is John Romita. All right. And I may have this one. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Yeah, oh, I got Treasure Island. No, I thought I had it. I got Three Musketeers done by DC. This is Three Musketeers by Marvel. Classic Comics. This is Dick Adkins on the cover and Gil Kane. December of '76. Sir, have you ever read the novel of the Three Musketeers? Yes, I have. All right. This whole trip was worth it at Harvey's just for this. Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter. Issue number 12. I didn't have it. The comic gods were like, oh, and there it is. This is issue number 12. Rick Estrada, he does a lot of the Richard Dragon, and he does this one, November of '76. Richard Dragon is fighting himself. He's like, Kwa! I love it. I needed it, baby. I may have completed this whole run. I got a check. I mean, it might be cause for a celebration downtown. And Hulk no like Hulk. Hulk hate Hulk. But look at him. Crusher Creel. I love the way they draw Crusher Creel in this, man. This is issue number 209. And Sal Buscema does the art. And on the cover is Ed Hannigan and Frank Giacomo. Hey, Frank Giacomo, I'm here to give you an estimate on your roof. The roofer was, my garage door was open, and he's like, hey, what do you got in there? I was like, don't worry what's in there, pal. Is that comic books? I said, what'd you see? I thought I saw comic books. That's when I grabbed him, and I threw a blanket over his head, and I duct taped him to a chair. And I'm like, So you said you saw comic books in here. He's like, no, I didn't see anything. I said, are you sure you didn't see anything in there? Yeah, I swear to God. I said, all right. You could give me an estimate on the roof. And remember, you saw nothing in my garage. I swear to God. I think someone stole that. Someone stole my Mr. T number 3. I can't find it anywhere. If someone's going to steal something, would they steal Mr. T? I don't know. Maybe it's a Mr. T fan. All right, this is March of 77. And Sal Buscema did this one, and it's fantastic. I mean, Ed Hannigan's on the cover, but, I love it. The Absorbing Man has come back for revenge. And what Crusher Creel wants, he gets. Okay, Crusher Creel. Great classic. And I got this. This is actually 3 issues. This is Secrets of the Legion of Superheroes. This is a 3-issue little saga. All right, this is came out in 81, and R.J. Brand, the guy that started the Legion of Superheroes. There's 3 issues in here. Let me show you. This is issue number 1. I found the whole series. Issue number 1. Stop! If you activate the computer, you'll expose the Legion's darkest secrets. I must, or the Legion's doomed. All right. R.J. Brand is like in a coma, and they're trying to save his life. And they find out some dark secrets about R.J. Brand. This is issue number 2. And this is issue number 3. Just a quick little series about our Legionnaires. All right. I remember reading another story about R.J. Brand, and he turned out to be what the heck is that Legionnaire that's an alien? He's a shapeshifter. It turned out he was one of those aliens. He had everyone fooled. I don't know where I read that, but it's a story I read. Because comics make you smart. All right. Aha! Look at this. Astonishing Tales featuring It, issue number 22. Now all I need is one more for this because I have the other 2. Right here. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Look at that. Huh? I need issue number 20, I think. 20, 23, 24. Something. And this is issue number 22. And this is Gaspar Saladino and John Romita on the cover. February of 74. That's when I was born. Yes, and I gotta come clean. Last time I said I was born when there was a volcano erupting and an eclipse. Let me just tell you the truth. I think on February of 74, this is what happened. I was my mom was washing clothes at the local river, beating laundry on a rock, and I was floating down the river in a basket. And I came floating down. I was like, Mom, and I was wearing a shirt like this, and I had a headband on. And she's like, oh, baby. And she goes, I think I'll call you James. And I was like, you could call me Higgy. And no, that's not true. So, anyways, because none of us kids, I'm the youngest of a lot of kids. I didn't even get named until I was about 8. I was just like number 6. They said, hey, number 6, go mow the lawn. Okay. But this is great, classic, awesome story. The Colossus, Granador, good stuff, man. It was worth the trip, I'm telling you, man. And this is one I gotta check. I'm close to finishing this. I needed this because I had my lists. This is issue number 48, The New Adventures of Superboy, and Gil Kane is on the cover. Schaffenberger does all the art inside. This is December of '83. And I'm close to finishing that. I gotta check. And I always wanted this one because I dig Dominic Fortune. Marvel Premiere, issue number 56. When I was a kid, young collector, I picked up a Web of Spider-Man where Dominic Fortune was on the cover. And I was like, who is that guy? And I did a deep research as a young boy. And Howard Chaykin does all the art. And Gaspar Saladino does the cover art too and all that. This is October of 1980. He's a suave character. Dominic Fortune. And I got a bunch of these. Unexpected. Issue number 237. This is Rich Buckler and Steve Mitchell on the cover. And Jack Sparling does the art inside. February of 81. Stop! Take off the... What? Stop! Take off the star charm. It's cursed. It will kill you. You're wrong, Johnny Peril. It is you who are about to die. Looks like Freddy Krueger. He's like, dude, your face is melting. And I got an 80-page giant. And The House of Mystery, issue number 259, The Night of the Gargoyle. Come on, now. Get in there. Get in there. Joe Orlando and Dick Giordano on the cover. August of 78. And, yeah, 80-pager. The Night of the Gargoyle. Look at that cover. Look at that beauty. And I got The House of Secrets. Issue number 142. How do you kill an immortal man? The answer lurks within. And Ernie Chan is on the cover. This guy's in trouble. He's in quicksand with giant cockroaches coming. So, good luck to you, fella. He's like, crikey. All right. Have you the nerve to face the unexpected? I accuse you of murder. Great story. Death is a dummy in disguise. There's two stories in this one, but this one with the guy with the dummy, yeah. Issue number 156. March of 74, Nick Cardy on the cover. Look at that. Look at that. And Secrets of Sinister House, issue number 13. This is a great cover. Done by Nick Cardy, September of 73. I think we have a rodent problem. The rodents are running the building. And it's midnight, the witching hour. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. Issue number 59. October of 75, Luis Dominguez on the cover. That's classic. Classic. Reunion in Blood. The corpse wore shoes and the hanging judge. Great reading, guys. Great reading. I got this. I already have this. I have all of Atlas, but I love it. Wolf, issue number 2. Great art inside. Who does the art? Let me just show you it because it's almost as good as Iron Jaw. Iron Jaw is the best barbarian art in a comic ever. Hands down. Take it from Higgy. But look at this. Look at this. That's how you open up a comic book and start reading. A little violence. It is done by Larry Hama. Larry Hama. Larry Hama. And Klaus Janson is on the inks. Thank you, guys. Good work. And oh yeah, so I found a couple more of these because I had one through 6. Now I have Cyborg issue number 7. This is the new Rebirth, and the art inside is great. Issue number 9. Really good art. That's how you draw Cyborg. And I mean, I like the current run of Cyborg, but once I saw this art, I was like, dang. I mean, it's great. And I want to show you something else in this comic that will blow your mind. I mean, look at this stuff. Look at that art, man. Anyways, but look at this. There's a big fold out in here. A no joke fold out. This is when the Justice League was going against the Suicide Squad. And that's the list of baddies on the Suicide Squad. Lobo. Isn't that cool? And Eclipso. Yeah, man. It's great. I was like, why is this comic book so thick? And then it came to me. So, nice little fold-out spread. And there we go, man. And then I got this. I gotta see if I need this one because Charlton. Everyone's doing that. I collect Hercules, the Charlton run, and I don't know if I have this one. I think I recognize when he had he started drawing them with the lion head on him. This is issue number 4. Hercules. I'm Hercules. There you go, man. Charlton classic stuff. The Charlton kind of art. So, there you go. And then I got, I already had this. This is when the Archie series of Mighty Crusaders. I already have it, but ba-boom. I collect Mighty Crusaders, the old ones, with the Flyman. I did a video on that. Okay, then I got such a surprise to show you guys. But let me get to this. At Harvey's, I am crushing it with Power Man and Iron Fist. But I found Luke Cage Power Man, issue number 45. And this is July of 77. Classic cover. And Jim Starlin did this cover. It's awesome. The city of Chicago will be blown to bits in 4 hours. And one dude who can save it has problems of his own. And yeah, Mark Wolfman does all the writing. Lee Elias does the art inside. Cool. But then, check this out. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 51. June of 78. Ernie Chan's on the cover. Boom. Issue number 64. Power Man and Iron Fist. Luke and the Fist play a dead man's hand with a killer holding all the cards. Bob Layton on the cover. This is August of 80. And Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 73. This is when they team up with, they meet Rom. When I went over Rom, we saw when they met up with Power Man and Iron Fist. This is issue number 73, September of 81. And they meet Rom. Rom comes with the Dire Wraiths, and they fight him. Frank Miller on the cover. What do you think of that? Power Man and Iron Fist, try fighting what can't be fought. Just try. This is Frank Miller again. October of 81. Issue number 75. Power Man and Iron Fist. Special double-size spectacular. The most requested story of all. Return of Kang Lun. Bob Layton on the cover. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 78. Cool. Covered by Al Milgrom. This is like a guy Dreadlocks, or whatever they're fighting. Dreadlocks is the first appearance of it. March of 82. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 82. Secret of the Black Tiger. And Danny Cowan's on the cover. His shirt's ripped again. I mean, he's got laundry issues. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 84. Look at that, Sabretooth. This is the 4th appearance of Sabretooth. And that's the Constrictor. And Danny Cowan's on the cover. The Constrictor. Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 87. With Moon Knight, but they may be too late for Moon Knight. This is November of 82. Moon Knight's like, I can't swim! And issue number 89. His final command, destroy Luke and the Fist. Dennis Cowan's on the cover. This is January of 83. January. Issue number 92, and they thought this job would be a snap, featuring the horrendous Hammerhead. Man, he's got to have a hard time finding hats. And Dennis Cowan and Rubenstein are on the cover, April of 83. Hammerhead. Hey, chow to head. Issue number 93. What a little run I put together in the past week. Dennis Cowan's on the cover. Issue number 94. Man, Power Man's in big trouble. He's coming apart at the seams, he is. And they're going against Chemistro. He didn't do his chemistry homework, and he's mad. And Ernie Chan did this cover. Not Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan was not drawing at this time. And, yeah, that's just the way it is. You know, Jackie Chan was. All right, issue number 96. Chemistro's Final Triumph. Boom. Issue number 98. They aren't dead yet, but when they hit the water. Issue number 98. Covers by Ernie Chan. Pencils by Ernie Chan. Issue number 111. Power Man and Iron Fist. He's taking over, but who is he? And Bill Graham's on the cover, and Greg LaRocque does the art inside. This guy is some made-up hero or something. I forgot what the storyline is. Kind of looks like Quasar. And Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 118. Luke's down, Danny's old. And Colleen, she hasn't got a chance. If you say so, pal. And Mark Bright on the cover. And issue number 119. Call Him Evil. John Byrne on the cover, September of 85. That's cool. That's a cool cover. Issue number 120. Ooh, wow. What a shot. Boom! Loosened his chiclets up, he did. November of 85. Mark Bright on the cover. He hit him so hard, energy blew out of his eye sockets. Issue number 122. Something's happening to Luke. Something horrible. Mark Bright is on the cover. March of 86. And the last one, issue number 124. Keith Pollard and Bob Layton on the cover. High Noon. Yes. And I found this beauty. Hold on. I found this. I was going through the boxes, right? I mean, I was looking, I was searching, digging down deep. I had face paint on. I had night scope vision scopes. I was in there, man. And I had that guy yammering at me. Hey, man, what about? I was like, and I find this. This thing is in rough shape. This is Guns Against Gangsters, 1948. Those were the days. This is a grade of whoa minus. All right, and Alex Schomburg does a lot of art inside, but the art on the cover is done by L.B. Cole. And this is issue number 1. And it's in rough shape. And the back cover is detached and the front cover is detached. And I put it in this plastic just because I was very gentle. But this is done by Novelty Press. And this is a rarity. It's a rarity. It's like as rare as seeing an 8-foot Chinese guy running at full speed while trying to tie his shoe. It's very rare. And so I don't care what condition it's in. I could put it in a frame. I'm just happier than a pig in poop. Guns Against Gangsters, issue number 1. There were 6 issues in this series back then by Novelty Press. And I dig it. It's so cool, man. Starring Tony Gale. Everybody knows Tony Gale. He's like, yeah, see, you're not going to get me, copper. And so I was at my mom's the other day, And the neighbor across the street, he moved in like 5 years ago, and me and him became big pals because he's a comic book collector. I didn't even know he's a comic book collector. I was on Facebook Marketplace, and it said, this guy's in the same town as me. So he had a bunch of these old comics. I said, yeah, I want to take a look at him. He goes, I live on such and such a road. I said, what's the address? He goes, such and such. I said, you live across the street from my mother. He goes, oh yeah, I just moved in. Your mom's so-and-so? I said, yeah. She goes, oh, she's a sweet lady. I says, yeah, don't talk about my mother. I said, I'll be right over. And we hit it right off. This guy's great. Chuck, right? And so I got some comics from him. We talk comics. He draws just like me. We do talk art. And he was friends with what's his name? Oh man, I'll think of it. Anyways, a while ago. I was at Harvey's and I picked up this. This is Gog, all right, and it's a great read. But what the best part is, it's done by Jerry Ordway. Right, Jerry Ordway is great. And you can tell it's Ordway because just right away he draws the faces and everything. It's just classic Ordway, and it's a great story. So I showed Chuck this because I was at my mom's, and he goes, "Oh yeah, by the way," he goes, "I forgot to give you back these. These are when I was at Terrificon. I had Jerry Ordway sign these books. This is a short story he wrote, 2 issues." And this guy is like, it reminds me of Commander Steele. He gets a suit from the government, and it's a great story. And I hung out with Jerry Ordway. We're like, hey buddy, hey pal, how you doing? Huh? And it's cool. Proton, all right. And he said, Jim, you can take this. This is Modern Masters Volume 13, Jerry Ordway. It's a big, thick book, and it's broken down sketches and stuff of Jerry Ordway, and it's awesome. Anyways, Chuck was friends with Wally Wood. This is when Wally Wood was a little bit older. Actually, he knew him 2 times in Wally Wood's life. When he was younger, when he lived in New Haven area, and then he moved back to New Haven, and he was working for Charlton Comics. My friend Chuck was his assistant. He would drive him to Charlton Comics, and he was able to walk the halls of Charlton Comics with him. And he told me all sorts of stories of Wally Wood. Wally Wood was in rough shape towards the end. He had a lot of problems, and Chuck would help him out. He never drove because Wally was from like the inner city. He never needed a car, so Chuck would drive him places and do things for him, and they were friends. And he tells me all about Wally Wood. I know a lot about Wally Wood, thanks to my friend Chuck. But anyways, he gave me this Jerry Ordway breakdown, and it's cool. And it's got all the sketches and stuff, broken down pencils, and I'm gonna learn a lot. Look at all that, man. Look at all that. That's right, man. Right? And Hawkman, will you sign this? Will you sign this for me? Guys, read your comics, because they make you smart.